Okay, as of now, paid group training has been added to the website for the group exercise web schedule. You can access it two ways. Find classes. You will notice that the first category has become paid group training with the dollar signs indicating it is fee-based. And the four types of paid group training that we currently have loaded. From there, they can click on the bucket for paid group training for generic information about paid group training. They also have the four buttons here as well that they can click on for additional information specific to that. So this will be specific to CrossFit. When classes are added, those will be listed here as well. The second way that they can access this information will be from the Class Finder tool, where they can search a specific branch for information, or they can go straight to paid group training and they can search all of them at the same time or search specific for one. No classes are currently listed, so those are not displayed. So how to add those classes to your schedule. You will be given a username and password. If I do not assign you one, just make sure to reach out and ask. It will be the same username and password that you use to log into the Y server. Once you are in, you go to class and session. The class names themselves have already been added. So if you need any additional classes for paid group training to be added, just let us know. Click add. Your type is paid group training always. Branch can be specific. Subtype can be specific. Class will be the same as the subtype. Your location, where it will be held. For instructor, since we're not going to be recommending for paying participants to use the online schedule to track sessions, just stick with rotating instructor so that you don't have to change it out all the time. Again, they'll be using MindBody app to log into their schedules to see changes, and then of course we have the displayed schedules in Branch as well. Available to reserve date is any day from now until the first class. It does not have to be specific. Max spots you can enter should you want to use this for attendance, but again, all of that information is kept in the MindBody app. Special instructions, this is where you are going to put branch-specific information. At a minimum, this is the Dowd YMCA CrossFit page. At a minimum, you would want to provide them a link to your branch-specific page. Control V, we'll paste it right in there. Then make sure that you choose weekly. The start date, again, as long as it is before the very first class, it only highlights up certain days. So if you have to choose August 5th and then go back and change it to August 1, you can make those manual adjustments. You do not have to include an end date, which I recommend that you do not. Otherwise, you'll have to go in there and make changes in the future. Select your start time, end time, what day of the week that will be occurring. If it's multiple days, every day that it's going to be that, you can choose multiple days. And then click Save. And it is added to the schedule. So if I go to the main group exercise pages, again, and I select a branch, or I select my paid group training category, apply my filters. I move this forward to August. Did I start that in August? Oh, I started on the second day of August. So there's that first day. So that's the way that it would display. 5 a.m. August 5th. There's CrossFit at Dowd and the Sports Performing Studio with a rotating instructor. So how does that look compared to the rest of the group exercise schedule? If I specifically want to look at that Monday, and specifically want to look at Dowd, this is how it will display separate from the free group exercise classes that are included in their membership. If they click on CrossFit, they will see the description of CrossFit, the rotating instructor, and then in bold, this is the same information for CrossFit, Group Reformer, TRX, functional training, and the additional programs set to be added, which is CrossFit, change name here, is part of our paid group training programs. Participants must register prior to participating. Membership to this paid group training program is branch specific. Again, if any of this information needs to be changed, just let me know. Happy adding!